Okay. So the air dragon in reverse, which is what is eclipsed into your life now with this eclipse, is the reverse meaning is, okay, so the key words for this energy is inspiration, insight, and vitality. The eclipse part is you may be in danger of becoming the servant of an idea, dogma, or belief system. Contact with spiritual concepts and energies can sometimes stimulate the intellect in a way that produces inflation and delusion. To avoid this, constant reality testing in the everyday world of relationships and practicalities is essential. And remember, we have it in your 5th house. So that's the message of what is being eclipsed in your 5th house. Now the other spectrum, which is where the South Node is, and that's your 11th house of alliances and long-term goals. This eclipse is coming into contact with the air dragon, can be as a bolt of lightning to the psyche and intellect, and as such must be treated with care and considerable respect. Sometimes manifesting as sudden flashes of illumination, the air dragon brings insight and clarity to your thought and imagination. As conveyor of numinous power, I hope I've said that right, the air dragon can be seen as a symbol of visitation, for he is a messenger of the sky god. And that is Mercury for me as well. Mercury is the messenger, and he brings the news, and Gemini is an air sign, and the eclipse is in Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet Mercury. So that could all play in there. And we do see the lightning here as well as something is eclipsed in for change. Okay, so you have significant changes coming about for you, Aquarius, with this eclipse in your 5th house. So we start off here with judgment, which could be with regards to a legal situation as well, because we have the King of Swords here, but it needn't be. But judgment is a judgment that is made, a choice that is made. It's death and rebirth. Something has had to come to an end, and a choice was made, a judgment was handed out, and the calling is heard of whatever the judgment is that is made. This is something that has been there for a long time. It could be karmic justice as well, because it is a major arcana. And it's almost like you've been dead to self, or dead to your fun side, or emotionally. There's a difficulty, and there's a rebirth now. You let the old go, and you hear the calling and look to the angel for guidance. And on this angel, we have the wings here again of Mercury, where the eclipse is happening in the sign of Gemini, and Mercury is the ruler. Your next card is the King of Swords. Now this is your energy. It's air energy, but it could be any of the other air energies as well. This is a mature energy. He's looking at the judgment. So this could definitely be a legal representation, a contract, something that has been difficult, something that has been severed from your life, but there's analytical choices made here that change your outside of your life. But it is done in truth. We have the blue here, and it is something that will endure. We have Saturn here in the background. So something that will have longevity, it will endure. It is mature, it is sincere, it is to the point. It can come across as ruthless because there's no emotion in swords. When we need to be reasonable or make a reasonable decision, we cannot put emotion in. Head and heart cannot go together. There are times when you need to just use the reason without the heart, because they are so different. And if we look at this, the king is actually looking at the judgment, the choice that is made, that is something has to end because it's dead, and for something new to rise up, to hear the calling. We move on to our next card, which is the Ace of Wands, for something brand new. This could be a relationship, definitely, or a work situation, or legal. It can be any. Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn at the moment are in Capricorn, right at the top in a mundane level. That's your out, but it's at the top there, so your outward persona in a sense. But here's a new relationship. You have the fifth house lit. A new relationship that comes through, that is warm, fiery, a new project possibly. Fifth house also deals with project, the mind. With abundance, with Jupiter. Jupiter is in its fall, so it's not very happy where it is, but there is an opportunity that is brought through to bring something new. Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new opportunity presented, wherever this area of yours is. But you seem to still be looking at some judgment that was made, that was significant. What Spirit is saying is that there is a sense of victory with the choice that is made. 7, it's a major arcana, the Chariot. You could be dealing possibly with a Cancerian or a Capricorn person as well. That's a possibility. But the Chariot is about victory over something that has been very contradictory. We see these two figures here, silver and gold, black and white, night and day, yes and no. They're very opposing choices and they are there to bring about difficulty in a sense, because they're not moving, they're statues, and yet somehow via your persistence or perseverance, you manage to rein this energy in that is static, to move forward in this Chariot, and to have the victory of forward movement. And the Chariot promises that victory. What is hidden and you're not aware of? Card number 15, which is 6, for a balance. There's something toxic in your life, something that is it's the shadow side, something that is not balanced, that you're tied to, that you are free to set yourself free from, but somehow there's some sort of security that you get from it at the cost of something. Normally it's emotional cost or financial cost or time cost. But there's manipulation, there is a lot of passion. It could be the passion keeping you in something, but it's also a sabotaging energy. It is the shadow side that is out of balance, because it's the card of deceit or denial in a sense as well. And it's significant because it is a major arcana card and it's hidden. So you're not even aware of it, that you might be sabotaging yourself within a workplace, a relationship, a habit, wherever this falls for you. The challenge is coming to terms with some sort of immature energy with regards to emotions, or dealing with somebody that is immature. This is the card of possibly a child as well. You could be dealing with a child that is a emotional nature. It is cups, but it could be information or messages that you get, or that is challenging because it's your position of challenge, that is of an emotional nature, and you don't actually want to look at it. You've got it, you've received the message, the light is in the cup, but you're not even looking at it because you feel that it is insignificant, sadly. It is an offer that is given, maybe even an apology, but you're not focused on it. You're not really interested in it. But this is pinned to the Wheel of Fortune. It is the culmination of a cycle. It's 10. It's the ending for a new beginning. Something has to end for something new to begin. You've got it on either side. Something ends for a new beginning, but there's victory there. This is fate and destiny. Something was pinned to this wheel, and as the wheel turns, so does our fate and destiny turn. I mean, life is a roller coaster. It's up and down, and the wheel is turning for the better. Something is finished, culminated, done, for something new to come up, and you are moving into a better position of where you are. That could be with regards to a relationship, finances, work, investments. It is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate. And possibly by the next solar eclipse, this could be the change in the destiny, although this is a reading for November. Remember, eclipses, the energies last for about 6 months. In a tangible way, maybe financially, but you locked it away, sadly. You locked it away, you hid it. He locked that treasure chest there to keep whatever was real and tangible hidden from the light, out the bag into the treasure chest, and locked it away. And that could be keeping you stuck. Whatever was stuck there, you have the victory over it now. Victory will be coming through, but somehow you've locked away something that you've invested in, because it is tangible energy. So there is investment here, but you've hung on too closely or too tightly to it. And it possibly has caused you to self-sabotage yourself in some sense. You know, if you put too much time into work, or a relationship, even, something else suffers, sadly. There has to be a balance. What is the devil energy? Something that is hidden, that Aquarius is not aware of, and we have it there as well. Work. Something you've worked towards very diligently, perfected, skilled. He's the skilled craftsman. He takes time to work, but while he's working so diligently on whatever he's doing, putting all his passion into it, he's not giving time to himself, to his health, to others, to fun. It's fifth house, to fun. But you have a victory over it now. Now it's possibly time to enjoy what you've created. And 8 is a strong number. To stop melting, working in the heat, to try and create some form of skill in your workplace, in your environment, wherever you are, and to actually enjoy your life now with the energies of the fifth house coming through on an emotional level. Maybe enjoying life a bit now. And our Wheel of Fortune is the 7 of Pentacles. Isn't that amazing? The 7 of Pentacles is about actually finally enjoying the fruits of your labor, something that you're taking stock of, something you've been growing and nurturing. It's now in the rock. You've chiseled it out. There you're making it in gold. There you've put it in the rock. You've chiseled it out into the rock for longevity. And while it was snowing in the season of winter and you couldn't harvest, yeah, you have your scythe, you're able to harvest the fruits of your labor finally and enjoy them. A decision that is very grounded and earthy. You normally see this with the little basket that's empty, always nurturing his land, and here we actually see him now reaching up, grabbing the berries, I think it's mistletoe berries, and actually savoring it. He's enjoying the fruits of his labor. While that was growing in the background, it was actually draining the energy of the tree, because this is a parasitic plant that lives off the lifeblood of this, and that's the same thing here. Not enjoying yourself in a sense, because of the passion of whatever you're working on and investing in. But we need to do that at times as well, put our energy into something to grow for the future. But now our spirit is saying, with this eclipse, it's time to actually enjoy your life, the emotional side as well. It's not just all work and no play, because that's also self-sabotaging behavior. It becomes toxic